Something very strange is happening near the villager's house. I decided to follow Mikey and discovered something unusual.
No one knows that I actually want to rob a villager's house, but I need to get ready.
Huh? I knew Mikey was up to something bad, but I don't understand how he can rob him. Now I have approached this house and I see that inside there is a large safe with a huge amount of jewelry. Mikey made a very small dig, but how does he get inside?
Uh-oh.
I returned on time, and no one even noticed that I had a very insidious plan in mind. Now you need to use the potion to shrink in size and urgently run into a small hole under the house.
Huh?
Great! I have a lot of time now. I'm running to my warehouse.
The villager ran away on his own business, and it seems he now wants to take all the jewelry from the warehouse. It would be a very big mistake, because if he put them all there, he would immediately lose his wealth. I urgently need to think about how to fix this. I think it's time to get home as soon as possible and get all the necessary materials. I won't let Mikey rob a villager. Oops. First of all, I need to hurry up because I have very little time. If Mikey really decided to rob a villager, then he will definitely do it. He's come up with a very clever plan right now, but I'm not going to let him do that. That's why now you need to get a shovel, a pickaxe, an axe, a potion, and torches. This will be enough to make a small approach to the villager's house. Now it's time to check if I've got everything right. I think it's definitely not worth wasting time. I need to run faster and start working like this. There are still a lot of difficulties ahead of me that I will have to face. I'm definitely not going to give up. I'll have to use a potion first. I want to reduce the size as quickly as possible and make a dig. Mikey doesn't suspect anything yet. I think he'll be very surprised when he finds out. Ho-ho! All right, let's think this through. Mikey shrunk down, snuck under the villager's house, and disappeared. That can only mean one thing. He's hiding something huge down here. I just have to keep digging and find out what he's up to. This tunnel better lead somewhere, because I'm not crawling through all this dirt for nothing. If Mikey's planning something suspicious again, I'm gonna expose him in the most epic way possible. Seriously, who hides a base under a villager's house? That's like the #1 place no one ever checks. Unless you're Mikey, of course. He thinks he's some kind of Minecraft ninja. If I were Mikey, and thankfully I'm not, I'd probably make a fake wall or some hidden entrance with a button disguised as a flower pot or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
I need to check every single block. This tunnel is getting super long, and honestly, it's kind of creepy down here. But I can't stop now. I'm way too close. I can feel it. There's no way he dug all this for fun. There's gotta be something important. The second I find that base, I'm going full prank mode. Maybe I'll fill it with chickens or pressure plates that play annoying sounds. Oh, Mikey won't even know what hit him. He really thought he could get away with this. Shrink down, disappear, and hide under a villager's house like some secret agent. But guess what, Mikey? I'm 2 steps ahead this time. Okay, just a few more blocks. Come on, come on. Where are you hiding it? I swear, if I break through and find a giant diamond stash or a weird redstone contraption, I'm gonna laugh so hard. How long have I been digging? This tunnel feels endless. I must have gone halfway across the village by now and still, nothing. But if Mikey's hiding a secret base, he wouldn't just leave it wide open. It's gotta be buried deep, probably with some ridiculous hidden entrance only he would think is clever. Oh, all right, no more second guessing. He came this way, I'm sure of it. He thought shrinking down would make him impossible to track, but I've followed every block he broke. All I need to do is keep digging in this direction and eventually I'll hit something, maybe even a pressure plate, a hidden piston, or his weird stash of emeralds. Woohoo! Wait a second. This tunnel is so uneven I can barely walk through it. It's like Mikey dug this while spinning in circles. If I'm gonna sneak in without alerting him, I need a clean path. Time to flatten this floor out and make it less obvious I've been here. He won't suspect a thing when I prank him right inside his own base. Ho-ho! Man, this tunnel feels like it goes on forever, but I'm not stopping now. The deeper I go, the more certain I am that Mikey's hiding something huge. And when I find it, I'm gonna set up the ultimate prank. Maybe fake TNT blocks, or a hidden trap that drops chickens from the ceiling. Oh, he's gonna regret ever trying to outsmart me. Huh? Hold on, what's that? Is that light coming through that crack in the wall? No way, that's his base. I knew it. Mikey, you sneaky little slime ball. You're caught red-handed this time.
Oh, I've made a secret base under the villager's house. This is very good because now I can climb a very long staircase. No one will even guess. Because I want to commit theft, he needs to act carefully.
I saw that Mikey had really just made a very long ladder, but I can definitely stop him. If he thinks that a small size can make him invisible, then he is very much mistaken. The villager is currently in his room, and Mikey is trying to get as close as possible.
I see that the villager keeps turning around and looking around. It seems that now is not the time to steal all his jewelry.
Uh-oh! I'd better hide and keep an eye on Mikey right now. I'm sure this is a very good idea. It's important for me to find out what he's really going to do, because the first time he couldn't open the safe and take the jewelry. I see that he started some kind of renovation. I don't understand what he wants to do.
I have no other choice. I want to put up as many boards here as possible so that my secret base becomes much stronger. I'll change part of the ceiling and walls. I don't have much time at the moment, but I have a strange feeling. It feels like someone is constantly watching me. I guess it's just my imagination, so I'm not going to panic now.
Who is Mikey actually leaving? He just walked right out of the base like it's no big deal. This is perfect. There's no way he saw me coming. All right, time to move. If I sneak in right now, I can look around without him even knowing I was here. Okay, let's check these chests. Oh my gosh, this is insane. What even is this place? Nope, no way I'm leaving empty-handed. If Mikey thinks he can just hoard all this stuff in secret, he's got another thing coming. I'm taking it all, every last bit. All right, better not push my luck. I've got all his loot, and I don't want to be standing here when he walks back in. I'm heading straight back down through my tunnel before he catches on. This was way too easy. Oh, now that I'm safely out, I've got time to make this tunnel even better. Might as well start mining some stone and useful materials while I'm here. If I turn this into a real underground base, Mikey won't even know where I'm operating from. He'll be totally clueless. Oh, all right, switching to the shovel now. This dirt's everywhere. I've already got Mikey's loot, but I might as well keep expanding the tunnel. Who knows, maybe I'll connect it to his next secret base before he even builds it. All that remains is to keep an eye on him. Oh, well, as long as we have enough time, he didn't come, then I think we can basically take and set fire to his lair, where he just brings everything he's stolen, and that's exactly what I'm going to do now. I think this is a very good idea because it just takes up enough of his time, and then I think I'll make another little trap with which I can take away all the things that he takes away and the safe, because in any case, it will all need to be returned from where he steals it all from, so now we need to do everything carefully so that she doesn't notice me somewhere in the corner and I'll be watching him. Oh, great! I've already got just the right place to keep an eye on.
This can't be happening. My whole basement is on fire right now. I think you need to put it out as soon as possible because I haven't stolen everything yet. And even more so, I'll need it again. So now I'm going to put it out in order to bring stolen things here that I'm stealing from a villager. In fact, look at how many blocks the tree burned down because of this. So now I'm going to restore it all as it was before. Yep. Actually, I have quite a lot of questions. They can also set fire to our lair, respectively. But I think I'll find out later because now I don't have time for that. I need to steal everything as soon as possible.
Oh, great, he didn't notice me. I see that he is currently busy repairing all the blocks that were damaged due to the fire, and I think it will be necessary to find out soon where all this will be put. While he's focused, he needs to be scared.
Ah! This can't be happening. Most likely, I just had the feeling that someone attacked me, just to put a chest about which they would come and invest everything that I had stolen.
But just the same, the very chest that he was talking about, she will put everything that he stole in his place. I have a very cool idea about this. I will try so that everything that was in this chest goes through the gate to me, and thus I will take everything that was stolen from me. That's why I'm gonna do it now, in order to do it all. Oh, for now he's gone. I have plenty of time. And here are just the same diamonds that he steals from the villager, so I think they are now collecting the ones that are there to make the system that I originally talked about. What I will definitely need is a funnel that I will put under it in the same chest, and this funnel will just bring it to another chest, where all the items that are stolen will fall, respectively, and I believe that there will only be diamonds. Well, I'm not going to start yet, because at any time I might be noticed or I know that he's gone literally for a short time, so now I'll just wait for him.
Yep, great. I've already stolen quite a lot of diamonds. Now I think I need to simplify. They won't be exactly superfluous.
Well, now I'm sure that it's these diamonds that he brings that he steals, but in no case does he find their site, so in any case, I'm going to do a very good thing that I'm going to steal them from him and then of course give them to the villager, and he's really stealing it all. But then I think that I'll go there anyway and see how she does it. Ho-ho! Now I'm just making the funnel that I originally mentioned, where I already dug 2 blocks under his chest, where of course the funnel will be placed. And after that, just the same, it will all go to the chest that I built. Under this funnel at home, in principle, everything should work out, but whether it works a little later. You need to install the funnel correctly. Ho-ho! Because if I put the funnel incorrectly, it will not accept the blocks that will be inside the chest, which will have a bad effect and they will not enter the main chest, and accordingly, the thief will get clogged and will no longer be able to accept. So I need to do everything right in order for everything to work. I did it for him. Take everything he steals. Ho-ho! Well, you can just see that everything is working fine. The first blocks that he puts in his chest are already arriving, and it's pretty cool. So now, just the same, I think it will be necessary to move out soon and see how thin he is taking these diamonds so that I know exactly where to return everything to them. There is something left in the chest or the safe in which he takes it all.
So I urgently need my diamonds that are in the safe.
Huh?
Oh no, this can't be happening. They were definitely lying in the chest. Most likely someone stole them. We need to try to find them.
Uh-oh. He was upset that his diamonds were missing. That's why I think he needs help more. And most importantly, he needs to catch Mikey, who of course started doing all this, and of course, in any case, you will need to put cameras and just a little trap in order to slow him down somehow, and then have proof that it really was him. Most likely, while the villager was not at home, he stole all the diamonds through that small passage and then took them to himself. Thus, the safe is completely empty, I think. He needs to be taught a lesson. Because of him, the villager is very upset and I want to help him. And I'm going to be watching him through these cameras that I'm just putting up. I'm going to use them to find out if it was him, and we're going to see how he goes through these traps that I set before he leaves. Ho-ho! Also, in order to definitely fall for it, you need to scatter a couple of diamonds, respectively, clearly on the way to the safe, and the cameras will probably need to be installed accordingly on that small base. Now, as soon as I do all this and immediately I will keep an eye on him, I will also do whether he really goes to steal something again. Ho-ho! After that, he definitely won't steal. I heard there's a lot of excitement.
Woohoo! Well, what can I say? Now I'm definitely very rich because I have quite a lot of diamonds, and I think that we don't need to stop there. We need to go steal them all.
That's exactly what he went on to steal, and I think that's the most important thing. But now is not the time. I'm going to install all the latest cameras and start monitoring him. Here we'll see if he can really steal something, because I'm sure this is the last time he's going to steal anything. Ho-ho! Still, for safety, I think that we need to craft some diamond armor so that if we suddenly have a battle, then I have at least some advantage. Otherwise, I just don't have any armor. It seems like everything is ready. Now all that remains is to cook and just turn on the cameras and watch. What he will do there, I think it will be a lot of fun to watch it, then go through this whole obstacle course. He should be here very soon. Huh? I think we need to zoom in order to see everything accurately, but I think he's the one who's very surprised now after he saw that there were some obstacles here, because before that, when he was here and I didn't give it away, now let's see what he's going to do.
Ah! It's pretty painful. There weren't any traps here before. I can't figure out who put them here.
Oh, I see that he is very unhappy because I can even hear screams in his ears. And in fact, he really did not expect that there would be some traps waiting for him here. And he thought he could get through it all very easily. But now that he's fallen, I think we should run to him as soon as possible while he's lying down. and that's why I'm going to meet him. I don't think I'm going to explain to him in clear language that he did everything wrong. He's going to need to get everything back.
Uh-oh.
Well, here you are. So I caught you stealing a lot of diamonds, and now I think you're going to have to give it all back because you were very dishonest.
Yep. Maybe I'll keep a little bit for myself because I don't want to give everything away. Literally, at least a couple of blocks.
No, you have to give back everything you stole.
Yep. Well, if you want, I would even share with you the diamonds that I stole. So, okay, fine. I'll return everything that I stole, and I won't do it again. I promise you.
Oh, no. You're just going to have to return everything you stole, even the armor itself, because it was made of stolen diamonds. So now I've brought it all back home, and I've successfully stolen it all from someone. Oh, well now we are going to the very villager in order to return everything that he stole. Villager, we want to apologize to you because it was Mikey who actually stole all your diamonds. I scolded him and explained that I didn't do it that way, but I'll give you back everything I stole.
Yes. Well, I'm not upset. The most important thing is that you returned everything, and be sure to have conversations with him.
I will definitely talk to him. Woohoo! I'm JJ, and today I burned down Mikey, who was stealing diamonds from a villager. In the end, I returned everything to the villager. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.